Hello everyone, John here again. Alright, let's move on. This is part 3, I think it's part 3, I've lost track of the Satch Boogie, and now we're having a look at the solo section. Alright, so here's the solo part. Alright, so this first bit is a double stop on 5 on the G, 5 on the B. And then you're gonna, so this is a strike on 7 on the D, pull off to the open D, 5 to 7 on the D. Next bit goes like this. This is 5 on the G, pull off to the open G. 2 strikes on 7 on the D, 5 on the D. And we have this. So this is a bend on 8 on the B, 5 on the high E, 7 on the B, 8 on the high E, so far. Alright, back to 7 on the B. Back to 5, pull off 7 to 5 on high E, 8 on the B to 5 on the high E, so far we've got this. Now we're going to go, we're continuing this phrase now to 5 on the B, 8 on the B, and then a bend, a whole step bend from 7 to 9 on the G. So then we have this. This is 5 on high E, pull off 8 to 5 on the B. That bend again, 7 to 9. Then we have, this is 5 on the B, and then you're going to pull off down the blues scale, 8, 7, pull off to 5 on the G. And then 7 on the D there, so let me do that again. And then we have to finish it off. This one is 5, and if you could get an artificial harmonic, pulling off to the open G, and then 5 again on the G. Alright, so let me play that little section for you slow. A little slide here. Now you're going to bounce off using these artificial harmonics. So you're basically doing this. Put 5 on the D, pull off the open D. And then you're doing the same on the 7, so you're pulling the 7 off to the open D. So you do that 4 times, but do it with an artificial harmonic. This next lick, 5, but give it a bit of a curl on the G. Pull off 7 to 5 on the D. And then you're pulling off 7 to 5. And then back to that 7 twice. And again. Alright, so there we go. I'll play that little section. Alright, so this next bit goes like this. Right, that's nice. So this is this Chuck Berry thing where you're bending 7 on the G, and then 5 on the B, 5 on the E. Do that 3 times, alright, and keep this hand going down, don't do alternate picking. Then we have this. So this is a bend on 8 on the high E. Let it down and bend it up a half step. 5 on the high E, 8, bend up. So 5 on the high E, 5 on the B. So far we got this. And then 8 on the B, and then you do a little curl on the 5 on the G. And then pull it off. Then pull off 5 on the D to the open D, 3 on the A, and that little harmonic on 5 on the low E. So if I play that lick, this is what we've just done. That's a nice lick, that one. There we go. All right, moving on. We've got this one next. The harmonic's a difficult one to get, but anyway, what you're doing here is 14 on the high E. Bend it up a half step, and again, and again. Back to 12. On the high E, 13 on the B, 14 on the G, 12, so far. And now when you get to the 12, you're going to slide back. That doesn't sound very good slow, does it? Alright, 12 to 11, 12 on the D, and then flatten your finger so it's 12 on the G. So far we've got this. And then a slide back from 12 to 10. And then a pull off from 10. Pull off, well, that's on the D string. 9, pull off to the open D. 7 to the open D. To 5 on the open D. And then you're going to have a harmonic. I've got a lot of noise on this sound on my guitar, but I'm not using a noise suppressor. So I'm bending this 9 on the G. So I get the harmonic, release the note and pick it again. Alright, so far we've got this. Then we have this. So this is 5 on the D, pull off to the open D again. 4 to the open D. 5, pull off to the open A on the A string. 2, 3 to open A's on the A string. 3 again. And then the slide up to 5. So let me put that bit in context for you. Alright, next lick we've got some legato. Now this is a little slide on the E string. Then you're going to do 4, hammer on to 5, hammer on to 7. These fingers are good to use for 1, 2 and 4. And then do the same on the A string but pull off 7, 5, 4. So, and then back up again. So. And then now, after you've done that, 4 on the D, but this time the shape changes 6. I'm on to 6, up to 7, so. And pull that off 7, 6, 4, right? And then you're doing 6 on the G with some bends there, all right? So, all right, so that's that legato phrase. So if I go from the beginning now.